Hello and welcome to the Bazaar. Today we continue our topic regarding endgame builds, and this is by any stretch of imagination is not a meta endgame build. This is just an interesting one. That's why I decided to show it to you. And mostly I didn't pivot to any meta in the endgame just because I've picked up a lot of very interesting and rare skills and decided to try and see if we can be lucky enough to utilize them. So let's quickly go through our items that we have here. We got restorative steam hose. Steam hose is stuck in its burn when you slow other items, and also it has healing enchant. Then we have obsidian pressure heater. Adjusted burn items gain 9 burn for the fight, and it's enchanted with obsidian, so it deal damage equal to twice the burn of adjusted items. We have shielded blowtorch, pretty fast tool. Then wrench, strangely it's here in this build, but I'll explain later why. Also molten ball blaster is still here. It's being charged when you use another tools. And we picked up in expedition blaze hole warden, which when you freeze, poison or burn, items gain +5 burn. So we are stuck in burn by pressure heater. It stacks it for the hose, it stacks it for the blowtorch, and blaze hole warden is stuck in burn on all the items: molten ball blaster, blowtorch, and restorative steam hose. And now let's go to the most interesting part, to skills that we picked up and why we decided to stay with this to see if we can finish the run. So we were lucky enough to pick up Draconic Rage. When you use medium item, burn items gain +9 burn for the fight, and we have 4 mediums. Not the fastest, but Obsidian Pressure Heater is going pretty fast because it's being charged when you use another tool. Steam Hose is okay. We unfortunately don't have options to charge the Warden. Stelle is not famous for having lots of relics. Then we picked up Sabotage. When you use 10 times you use a tool, slowing item, so it's going towards stack and burn on Steam Hose. The most interesting one, we were able to upgrade Diamond Fence to Diamond status. So your small diamond tier items cooldowns are reduced by 50%. That's why our blowtorch is 1.8 and range 1.8 as well. Pretty fast for a small. Frostfire, the first time you burn, freeze for 3 seconds. Useful thing as always. Keen Eye was early skill, +8 crit. Unfortunately don't have much crit and don't have any crit scaling, so this game went without crit pretty much. Leftmost burn +4, early item, fiery early item, and burning rage. When you burn, your weapons gain 10 damage for the fight. Since we have on range, it will be working, and most importantly, it will be working on pressure heater, obsidian pressure heater, obviously. So that will be interesting. And I would say, of course, it will be fun. Also, very important thing, I was hustling hard to get as much experience as we can to try to outscale the level to have more health, because this is really slow. This is really slow build, but it can if it stacks, if it starts, if it survives initial burst from opponent, it might do lots of damage, a lot of damage. So as you see, we're level 17 and our opponent in the end game is level 15, so 2 levels is pretty decent. Also picked up extra shielding, So we had relax before fight and picked up on the boost, picked up health, so it's plus 1000 health as well. So interesting, interesting. We might not win. Honestly, if it's roundabout, we are pretty much for sure that it will be faster, most likely. But if it's some other build, let's see. Let's see what we will have here, if we're lucky enough and can win this fight. Let's go.
Friendly sparring, right? Hope you brought your parachute.
And this is not roundabout. This is 2 molten ball blasters. Interesting. 3 box cutters, blowtorch, goggles, precision calipers. Very strange build, very strange build. And yeah, we were absolutely lucky. We're absolutely lucky here to go against such an opponent. That was pretty much perfect opponent. So yeah, don't think I'm not quite frankly not recommending this build as a meta. It's definitely not at the highest tier of strong endgame builds, but it's very interesting and super fun. That is 100%. And just when you get lots of cool and rare skills, it is just fun to try to utilize them. I would not recommend it, quite frankly, when you are playing ranked, and this run actually was on ranked, but I just decided to risk it out because it's really cool. It's really cool. This is such a cool and interesting build. And yeah, we are continuing our fight for rankings, still on the way for some high places. Okay, so that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you want, and have a great day. Have lots of fun at the bazaar, and see you next time. Bye bye.